Blessed believers, I am so thankful to be in your presence once more. Our power has grown ever so slightly, but progress is still progress. I even saw some new faces last time, so welcome, welcome. Now then, we will be doing something special for this service. What's that? Our service has only so far been telling the stories and wrongdoings of individuals. But I say to you, we can expand our horizons ever so slightly, my dear believers. Today, we shall be talking about a song. A song? Yes, a song. A song from a movie that has endeared itself within the hearts of countless individuals, including myself. A song that, while it is just as wonderful of a tune as the others, it fails in executing its one purpose brought upon it. What song is this, Father Ikoma? Yeah, and what movie? The song is Takedown, and the movie is K-pop Demon Hunters. Ikoma, are you sure about this? I agree. Do you not know about the K-pop fandom? I am very well aware of how passionate they are. However, the threat of backlash is not going to be a reason for why I cannot push forward. I will spread the truth about this song, even at the risk of creating a mob who wants my head. Now then, turn your holy books to the song section. Let us now begin. Welcome to a special edition of Slander Scripture. Slander Psalms. Alright, time for some background. This time, not for total drama. K-pop Demon Hunters is a movie where K-pop stars fight and kill demons while performing at concerts. And it is an awesome fucking movie. I stand Huntrix, I stand Zoe, I stand Mira, I stand Rumi, and of course, I stand the best manager ever, Bobby! What about Celine? Don't you dare mention trash in my presence! Anyways, I'm gonna do my best to limit spoilers as much as I can, but I suggest watching the movie first before watching this video. Trust me, you will not regret it. The subject of today's video is not a character, but a song that was performed in the movie. Takedown was a song that was designed to be a diss track made by Huntrix, meant to, in Zoe and also Rumi's words,
a brand new song, a diss track to expose the Saja boys and send those disgusting demons back to the depths where they belong!
And by the way, the reason Huntrix has beef with those guys is because the K-pop boy band is actually a demon boy band that is trying to disrupt their attempts to defeat the demons for good. They ain't just channeling Kendrick Lamar for no reason. Okay, so Takedown was a bad song, I hear you ask. No, in fact, like the other songs in this movie, it is really good. Huh? Then why are you slandering it if it's a good song? Because, dear viewer, there is a fundamental difference between a good song and a good diss track. A diss track meant to destroy the Saja Boys forever should be hard-hitting, scathing, about the same level as what Kendrick did with Not Like Us towards Drake. And unfortunately, while Takedown would chart in that universe, I mean, it did over in the real world, it is not on the level of that song, nor other hard-hitting diss tracks throughout history. But enough exposition, let's get into the true meat of this video. But first, a disclaimer. Normally, I play clips to illustrate my points better, but with a video like this, I can't do that because I am not messing with record labels due to their copyright nonsense. So, I'll just read the lyrics like I'm reading a poem. Hopefully I got the right meter and everything. Alright, now, let's take down Takedown. So sweet, so easy on the eyes, but hideous on the inside. Whole life spreading lies, but you can't hide. Baby, nice try. Now, this is a pretty decent opener, but it's not without its problems. The first line makes sense, talking about how the Saja boys, while they're sweet, easy on the eyes, the Huntrix girls acknowledging that they're handsome, that they're also hideous on the inside because, well, they're actual demons. The second line, though, whole life spreading lies.
How, Sway?
Those demons just got here. They haven't been spreading lies their whole lives. Who are they lying to? Other demons? Gima? Me? The second line does end with not being able to hide, which is reflective of them not being able to hide with their masquerade forever, but also not being able to hide for long because the girls will eventually hunt them down and kill them. But already within the first couple lines, we're off to a bit of a shaky start. I'm about to switch up these vibes. I finally opened my eyes. It's time to kick you straight back into the night. Some okay lines here, but what's with I finally opened my eyes? You three were never really fooled by the Saja boys at all. Sure, you were attracted to them at first, but then they were jerks to you, and then you rightfully hated them even more because they were demons. Hell, you tried to kill them after learning that fact, so what did you open your eyes to? It wasn't like you were fooled by them for long, and then you learned the Saja boys were actually demons. You learned this fact pretty early on, and quickly if I may add, so this line doesn't really work. Cause I see your real face, and it's ugly as sin. Time to put you in your place, cause you're rotten within. When your patterns start to show, it makes the hatred wanna grow out of my veins. This is a very good lead into the chorus. I don't really see anything wrong here from a technical standpoint or based on the logic of the movie. Demons have patterns, so Huntrix is not gonna like that. And obviously, they believe demons are rotten within, and they also reinforce that the Saja boys are hiding under a masquerade. However, there's one problem. There have been no mentions of the Saja boys directly by name or anything they have done wrong to warrant a diss like this. Kendrick Lamar not only made references to Drake's interactions, but also talked about Drake getting fake abs, V12 it's a fast one, and his bro code violator habit on Euphoria and Not Like Us. Hell, even Drake on Back to Back mentioned Meek yapping about him on Twitter being a ghostwriter, but not saying it in a song and only on Twitter, aka trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Actually, a ghostwriter probably wrote that, but that's besides the point. With how vague these lyrics are so far, it's actually reminding me of how Drake sneak disses, and that's not a good thing. Ugh. I almost threw up in my mouth because now I'm comparing Zoe and Rumi to Drake's nonsense. I do hope there will be actual punches thrown in the second verse because we are not off to a good start so far. I don't think you're ready for the takedown. Break you into pieces in a world of pain, cause you're all the same. Yeah, it's a takedown. A demon with no feelings don't deserve to live. It's so obvious. Alright, the pre-chorus is relating to how demons are all the same and deserve to die. However, there is a second layer to it, which is the conflict of why Rumi doesn't want to sing this song in the movie. Because she is half demon, and these lines apply to her just as much as it applies to the Saja boys. Granted, Mira and Zoe don't realize this aspect since Rumi's been keeping that a secret from them for as long as she's known about it. In addition, Rumi has been interacting with Jinu, who she realizes isn't necessarily pure evil like other demons in this verse. I mean, he is still sucking up souls for a straw like me at Chick-fil-A with a Diet Coke bottle, but she sees a path to redemption in him. This song has a lot of clever rhyme to it, especially in relation to the movie. However, again, it is not a good diss track.
Wait a minute, wait a minute!
There aren't a lot of real punches you can find towards the Saja boys. At all. In fact, I need y'all to separate this song from the movie and think about if you heard this song in the wild. Got it? Okay, now let me ask you, what would be the difference between this and Taylor Swift's breakup songs? Just based on the first chunk of lyrics alone,
what's the difference?
Not much in my opinion. And that's kind of a problem when everything is so vague, because no one can really tell who your target is. You wouldn't mistake songs like The Sauce, Hit 'Em Up, or fucking Rap Devil for anything else other than disses towards their targets. And yet this song, for a diss track that was meant to end the Soulja Boys for good, you wouldn't know that based off these lyrics. But maybe it'll come together later in the song. I'll skip the chorus since it just repeats Takedown a bunch of times, and while it is catchy and nice, I wouldn't really have anything to say about it. So, in the meantime, let's see if these issues are fixed in the second verse. It's a takedown. I'ma take you out. You break down like what? It's a takedown. I'ma take you out, and I ain't gonna stop. This next lyric is a translation because the original lyric was in Korean. You've lost your mind. I'll crush you and carve it in. You'll be begging and crying. All of you dying. Never miss my shot. Nope. A big old bag of nothing. Come on. You've seen these dudes throw away gifts that were given to them by fans and act like assholes. When you first met them, Gino brought out his hand like he was gonna help you up, Rumi, and then was like, psych! You know they're assholes! Use that!
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
You're trying to win back your fans, right? Use this song to show they don't give a shit about them except to drink out of bendy straws. You don't even have to reveal their demons, just make it metaphorical and shit, call them assholes, and you win. You pass up the open layup, Zoe, Rumi, Mira. Like, have you all been taking advice from Ben Simmons? I will reiterate, this was a diss track meant to end the Soulja Boys for good. All I have seen is this is so vague that you'd think this was some breakup song or something. Drake had a better diss against his reputation on The Heart Part 6. Fucking Aaron Lewis from Stain dissed his parents better than Huntrix dissed the Soulja Boys. Hell, even Vivzy Pop had a better diss towards good dialogue with her Helliverse series. I swear, I will get to your bullshit one day. But in any case, while this song is really good at showing off Rumi's change in herself and her growing conflict, it still doesn't work as a diss track. You have all the metaphorical demon stuff going on, but you don't mention the Soulja Boys by name, and you don't even have the actual meat of what they did wrong in a track, even though they have done some pretty shitty things outside of their demon nonsense. I do have one more thing to cover though, the bridge. Oh, you're the master of illusion. Don't try to fool me. Look at all the masses that you're fooling. But they'll turn on you soon, so how? How can you sleep or live with yourself? A broken soul trapped in a nastiest shell. I'm here to end your soulless life and watch you die. You can try, but you can't hide. This bridge is excellent. I think by itself, it could be an excellent finisher that could have ended the Soulja Boys if it had the right support. Unfortunately, the bridge collapsed because the verses didn't do enough to support it. The Soulja Boys could have ignored this and carried on with their bullshit, and hundreds would have been sitting around wondering, why didn't it work? Because the diss track was ass!
That shit is a two-pack of ass!
Don't get me wrong, this song is excellent. But when you take in the context of the movie, it doesn't do what it was supposed to do. Hell, as seen later, it was more of a diss towards Rumi, since while the lyrics are still vague, they can easily apply to her. And when it was performed, it did succeed as a diss towards Rumi, and almost broke with the band and fucked the world. But even before that, there was conflict between the girls because Rumi didn't want to release the song due to Gino helping her sing again and showing he was pretty decent despite being a demon, while Zoe and Mira wanted to release the diss. And there were other complicated stuff besides the diss track, but here's the thing. Rumi was right not to release the diss track, but not just because of the conflict she was feeling about the song. It just doesn't work as a diss. If Mira and Zoe had taken the time to review these lyrics, it'd have been like, holy shit, Rumi, you're right. We can't release this. We'll look like fools in front of national television. And you know what's worse? Zoe was helping write this song, and she's the main rapper of the group. She's from Burbank, California, the same state K-Dot and Ice Cube are from. I know you can do better than this. What are you doing, my wife? That's right, she's my wife. Y'all can't have her. And I get it, she's probably not the dissing type, I mean, look at her, but that's all the more reason why this shouldn't have been released. You can't ask a cinnamon roll to write a diss track. You can ask them to kill demons, but diss tracks? No, thank you. In conclusion, even though I really like this song, hell, Bao, Amelie, and more released a great cover of the song quite a while ago, Takedown unfortunately is worthy of slander due to not working as a diss track. Now, I request the K-pop Demon Hunter fanbase to be gentle because while I do have courage, I'm still scared of y'all. For you see, while a song can be excellent in its own right, if it fails in its original purpose, then it is worthy of slander, no matter how much one admires it. I see. Thank you, Ikoma. Your appreciation is enough. Now if you excuse me, I shall await the next bout of slander when the time comes. But thank you all for attending this service once more. I hope to see you all once again. Hopefully more of you as well. Now if you excuse me, I shall hide in my bunker until next time. If you have any thoughts, opinions, comment those below. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.